It's a pleasure to have you this evening on the Link edition for this week. It's a place for opportunities, and we give you information you can use. Tonight, we're talking about the art of selling product or services. There are things you need to know. Do you need to be a professional or is talent? We're going to speak about that. My guest tonight is Miss Victoria Ruhura from Mamika Group Limited, who are business consultants and trainers. So if you're doing sales, and I know most of you, some of you who do sales, watch the show. Pay attention. Victoria, welcome.
Thank you so much. Pleasure to be here.
Absolutely. First question, how do I, as a salesman or salesperson, adapt to the new digital space so that I'm effective? And I know now the analog way of doing things is gone. So there's digital now. How do I adapt as a salesperson?
So as a salesperson, you have to adapt.
Okay.
It's not an option. It's a must. You have to adapt. You have to understand how to use all the online searches, the online platforms, TikTok, WhatsApp, YouTube for your videos. You can post your videos, you can post your images. You have a jewelry shop, you can post all these things on WhatsApp and YouTube, and you just need to know how to navigate them and use them for your business.
A salesperson is watching and saying, I'm an old man of 50, you're taking me TikTok. Do I have a choice?
You have a choice. Okay, you have a choice. You can actually walk into client offices, or you can walk in if you're
the old style.
The old style. But even clients have adopted digital. In the 15 years ago, these platforms were not there.
No, yeah.
So we were, I remember my boss would chase me out of office, go and sell, and you don't even know where to start. Yeah. But now you have, before you even go to the client's place, you have to start research about the client. So if you want to go knocking on every door, I'm telling you, you'll fail. Knock on the door when you've already engaged the client. You've set up an appointment, you've sent him what you do. If you have a media campaign on poverty or on a feature on banking, you engage the client. You first get research about him, and then you engage him, send an email, and he gives you an appointment. And there you look more professional than just knocking at the door.
Digital.
Yes.
What tools must I have, and the word is must, to do digital?
It's a must-have to have a smartphone.
Yes.
I mean, smartphones are as cheap as 300,000 now.
Even if it's 1 million, you have to buy it.
But I mean, if let's say you're financially incapable of buying the iPhone or the Samsung and all these, you can get a phone of 300 and it will do a good work just like.
I don't want to advertise for them, but Techno is there.
I know exactly.
Yeah.
And then you can buy a second-hand laptop. They're as cheap as 400. There's no excuse. I mean, 400 is money you can save, you can borrow. There's no excuse. You need a phone, you need a laptop. And I believe you also need a diary. I'm old-fashioned, but I prefer diary. So it helps me plan. It helps me.
Or you can have a digital diary.
Exactly, but I prefer the hard copy diary because I love writing. Okay. So as a salesperson, you must have a pen and a diary, a writing pad somewhere you can always note when you're talking to clients, and a laptop like I told you. Okay. And if possible, a car. I mean, we are moving. We are moving.
Oh,
exactly. At least a means of transport,
Yeah. Okay, very good. So those who are saying, my cabinet is enough, you may not be able to do sales, modern sales, digitally speaking. All right. The typical salesman is normally, for me, I perceive it as a case for talent or being gifted. Can I be taught to sell in a school somewhere?
Yes, you can, but like I said, we are all salespeople. Okay. When you propose to your wife, it was a marriage proposal.
Was I selling?
You were selling.
All right.
You told your wife, I'm handsome, I have a job, in 5 years we'll build our own house. That's a proposal. And she must have said, give me time, or she liked your proposal and said yes. Manifesto. And she said yes. So that's the same thing with sales. You go with your package, you go with your products, you go with your benefits, but you must learn these things. We are all salespeople, but to be intentional, to take sales as a profession, you need to really be intentional. Okay. And at Mamika, we teach those. We teach that.
What do you teach me? There are not many sales schools, and that's why I thought viewers should see you here on the link. So now in sales, really, I thought people are doing talent. So what do you teach me if I came to Mamika?
I teach you the 12 P's.
Okay.
They're called 12 P's.
Okay.
One of the P's is persistence.
Okay.
You have to be very persistent as a salesperson. You can't give up because you'll have 100 no's before you get one yes. You have to be proactive. You can't sit back. Like I said, you must research, get to know what your client wants. You must know your niche, target market, that is process. What's the process of getting these clients? You have a boutique, you're selling jewelry. Who are your clients? Even men can be your clients. Married men who want to buy gifts for their girlfriends, they can also be your clients. You know, even the ladies, how do you get these ladies? Where do you get them from? That's the process. Because you can't sell everywhere. You can't sell everywhere, but you must have your niche. Say, today I'm going to Kambocha, maybe I have clients there. Or I'm going to this WhatsApp group. Or I'm going to send my visuals to these WhatsApp groups. So you must have the process. How do you get these salespeople? You get.
Okay. The interface with the client, there are things called, outside the P's, there are things called soft skills. What soft skills do I need to deal with clients? And you gave an example of earlier on before you came on air, the example of your friend who sells gym stuff. What's soft skills? The question is soft skills.
Yeah, for example, I also have a friend of mine who shops for people. She runs errands. Okay. Like you're busy, you're always in office. She can say, I'm going to buy for you bed sheets. Or you can say, I want bed sheets, and she goes and shops them for you because you don't have time. Absolutely. One of the soft skills you must have, you must be a people person. You must be social, outgoing. If you're reserved, cold, if you don't care about people, then that's not a profession for you. You have to learn how to love people genuinely. It's a passion. How about dismissing me? You come to sell to me and I say I don't want. How do I deal with that? Rejection. Yeah, that's the whole thing about managing objections. You know, you can bring up something else. Maybe the client is not in the mood. Maybe you can say, let me first wait. Or do you know someone who knows the client who can help you enter into that, talk to that client better? Maybe you know someone better. Okay. Yeah, so those are the skills you need to know. And not every client should give you a sale. Yeah. I mean, it's a virtual space. It's a big space. There are many other clients. Unless you believe this client is going to give you $1 million, then you really have to work and get that. All right. Victoria, my takeaway, and for the viewers, is if you're not a people person, are you sure you can be a salesperson? That's my takeaway, just in what she just said now. People person. All right, Victoria, can I do sales as a gig? Yeah, most definitely. And in fact, it's the best because hopefully you don't have that high targets which a normal salesperson has, you know. Because, you know, when targets come in, they make you, I wouldn't say they make you lose that passion. Okay, you know, you love something, but you don't want it to be like a job. You are driven by money. Yes, and you don't want, you know, you can be in something and you actually just hate it, yet you loved it, but because, you know, there are high targets in sales. I'm not saying that we shouldn't do sales, but if you do it as a gig, even better, because you love it, you'll do it passionately. There are no targets in that, you know. So I know some people in like Ministry of Finance who are selling health insurance. And when this network marketing came, this tourism network marketing, there were people who were selling hand in hand with the job. They find time. And at that time, even the digital platforms had not grown. But now you can get an hour within your lunch break. You post your posters. Maybe you're selling a tour and travel company, you can post your health insurance packages, you can post, you know, and all that is sales. Sales is not just getting the sale, you know. Sales is also making sure you get the sale and also enticing people and also customer service. Find out what your client, is your client happy with your service? Because we all stop at sales. We don't stop at following up the client. After sales service. Are you okay? Did you like the gym clothes? Did they fit you? Okay, those are the things. Did you like the insurance package? Do you like the service providers we are giving? So at the end of the day, we stop at sales, and most of the people I deal with stop at sales. They don't even find out how I am. My birthday. Call me, like all these social engineering. I love what these corporate organizations do, the NSSFs, the ABSAs. I'm not advertising them, but we all know them. we all know. I mean, on your birthday.
They advertise with NTV, so it's okay.
I know, exactly. On your birthday, they are the first people who send you happy birthday messages on SMS, when no one else has done that. I mean, those are all customer service. You know, we must keep our customer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Finally, Victoria, how critical is my personal values to the sales job? If I'm doing sales, how critical are my values to succeed?
A salesperson, you have to be honest. I mean, there's always this thing of saying, let me lie to this person and entice him.
And they give me the money.
And they give me the money. But that's not right. And once a client finds out about that, I mean, it will be all over the news. You get this client did this. She will tell you. She will tell everyone, and you lose reputation. For 12 million, which you would have got 12 million forever, as in, you know, you would have got it, and you lose just one act of greed, one act of dishonesty. So a salesperson should be honest. Tell them, I am giving you this package on NTV, 1 hour on KFM, 1 hour an editorial. Boutique.
My boutique. This dress is.
And it's not from China, it's from Thailand. You know how you look.
And you don't like do a kidding in pricing, and then they find it tomorrow.
Exactly. And somewhere it's 50,000, it's 20,000. You know, like sometimes I go to these WhatsApp groups and I want to buy a dress. It looks so good on WhatsApp, but when I call the lady to my home, I'm like, this is not the dress I saw.
They photoshopped it.
They photoshopped it. So I really, I don't really shop from certain sites.
So Victoria, honesty. We are running out of time.
Yes.
Honesty. What else?
Integrity.
Key. Integrity.
Yeah.
Yes, they are related.
They're related. You must be integral. You must be integral.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I know that I've stopped you when you're still speaking, but because of time, viewers, this is the first time we're having somebody speak about sales like this in this context. And many professions have certain trainings, but at Victoria here and her consultancy company, they train salespeople. The fees are 12. We just did 3 here. So if you want more, you need to find her. How do I find you?
You can find me on vickyruhura@gmail.com.
Okay.
We are on Facebook, Vicky Kadondi, and we are working on our website.
All right.
We are just changing it. But vickyruhura@gmail.com.
Okay.
And they can also get in touch with you.
All right.
Yeah.
Vicky she did sales also for National Media Group. That's her background. But now she has gone into consultancy. Remember, we had a chat here on consultancy and how we do it. And this is one example. That's why she's here also. But specifically, talk about sales, which no one, as far as I know in Uganda, is specifically training sales in this kind of outfit. We hope we added value to you. If you want to become a salesperson, get some training. That was the link. Thank you for joining us tonight.